The first time that we fired the kiln, and it was 2 weeks, I was down there monitoring the temperature in that kiln every day, and it seemed like it took forever. And it was so exciting, that first opening. But it's a long process. I mean, to try to explain that briefly is hard. The sound of the kiln and the smoke coming out of the chimney and the ashes in the front of the firebox and making sure that the mount is right in the front and in side stoke, and it is so much work, but it's so much fun, and like I said, there's so much to learn about it. But that is also part of the fun of Woodfire, is not knowing exactly what you're going to get. I think, to me, electric firing is kind of boring because, I mean, once you master it, it's pretty much the same unless, you vary the thickness of your glaze or that sort of thing. But with Woodfire, there's just all sorts of different variables. It's almost surprising, too, to see what kind of things you talk about, that you reveal about yourself during Woodfire, because you're sitting there on a one-to-one basis a lot of times, or a small group, and you talk about all these semi-intimate things. I don't know. It's pretty amazing. It's almost like no other experience that. I mean, I can do that with people, maybe at a restaurant to a degree, but there's something special about sitting in front of a fire doing that. And I'll never forget, back to reminiscing, but I'll never forget after we put the rock facade on, and I went down to the kiln the first time, and we had the Mo's couch in front of there. The Woodfire, the campfire was just going. And there sat Karen Orzak with Lance with 2 glasses of wine and like a coffee table. And it was like sitting there and just relaxing and enjoying your wine. And it was pretty amazing. But with the rock wall, it was just like a little dining area. Well, the back of the kiln needs to be protected from the weather, and so that means an additional connecting roof to the existing sheds. We need to enclose a section of the shed so that a wood splitter and any costly equipment can be locked up. And we badly need kiln shelves. The ones that we have are really sway-backed. We need the skinning of the outside of the top of the anagama. The back of that kiln is really getting beat up. I want people to understand, and I want people to know what was done in the past and who was involved and kind of how the process has evolved. But more than anything, I want it to be the best in the future that it can be. And I think that we all have to make our voices heard for that to come about.